The LA fires. The fires in California. This is a very tragic event, the tragedy that is currently even happening. So what actually happened? This was the first message I have gotten when I tuned into the incident. It was an accident. It was a big mistake. It came from the electrical plants as they were malfunctioning. The system in the power plants were jammed, and to protect themselves, the workers there released some kind of toxin outside the neighborhood without a second thought. It's like a survival instinct kicking into those workers. Like, oh, we're gonna die! We're gonna die! So I could feel their panic. The energy there was full of panicking. The vision I saw was inside a laboratory base or factory of some kind with huge computers. Like, I thought this would be something intentional, from the cabal or the shadow government, like the conspiracy, how we always blame them, how other spiritual channels, some of them talk about, there is a deep motive behind it. And I don't dismiss that, but what I got was different. And I do agree that they are a menace, this shadow government, they are a menace to most of us. But the initial message were the electrical plants, a plant that produces electricity. Whatever it is something that have to do with electrical power. And what I saw was there was an accident inside the plants which created this scenario. Either the workers inside will all die from it, from the mass disaster, or they could throw it away to survive, like a grenade, and let luck be fortunate so that it won't produce into something big or hit somewhere big. And of course, it wasn't a fortunate result. But this isn't only the workers' fault. The people in charge of the city were also part of the cause for this mess. The disaster could have been avoided if it was dealt quickly and effectively, and it may have stopped at something tiny as a broken lamplight. The higher-ups, the ones in charge of the city, or the department head, didn't care at all about the happenings around the area. They would rather let it sink to the ground than helping. It was a strong level of apathy and negligence. During the incident, alien ships were sighted around San Gabriel Mountains. There were active camouflage bases around there. They are part of the Grey aliens, and they were evacuating from the disasters. So there were a lot of UFOs or spaceships evacuating from the mountain, and that's why a lot of people saw UFOs during the incident. Originally, they were here to conduct lab experiences on the people, abducting humans in their dream states. It also explains why there are a lot of people in the US having dreams of alien abduction, because there are a lot of alien bases that are even the ones that are even hiding in plain sight. Fortunately, majority of the abduction aren't severe. They usually conduct small tests. So what does this have to do with the incident? I was mainly asking if they were involved in this fire incident because we usually want to know how the aliens are involved or whether if they are involved in the incident. But the answer I got for this one was a no. What's the purpose for this, and what's the lesson there to be learned from this incident? It's the love for your home. This includes the love for one's nation, not the egotistical love, but the pure love. If one cannot love the place they live, why would they bother caring about it? Even the citizens, they would not care about their neighbors if they don't love their homes. A depressed city with depressed and stressed people already have their hands full. A mindset where one's survival is of the highest priority is very likely to be apathetic towards his or her surrounding. Again, their plates are full. And so even if such an incident had happened, no one would try to help each other. Like, all they would care for is their own survival. But who are to blame? We live in a system where prices are going up, everything's getting more expensive, including taxes, and we hate our stressful jobs. Most of us are living temporary homes just to get by the bare minimum. Go to work, eat and sleep at minimum to have enough savings for the future. We are not really pursuing our dreams, our dream place to live, our dream environment, our dream career, what we really want to do. However, once we all start doing that, this is how the civilizations becomes enlightened and shift into a better place, a better loving place, because we start to care for our home, we start to care for our neighbor. This is how things shift. And we gradually adapt into the 5D lifestyle. And this event is a reform in the social structure, the purging of the current, remaking for the new in order for a better one to be made. One must go through a level of hardship and suffering, and this points out the city, in LA and in California in general. This is the natural way of law and balance of this world, and how this world operates. How we learn through the pain and suffering. Unfortunately, this is how we learn. This is the system. This is the matrix. Until we learn, these type of scenarios will be a recurring pattern around the world. The good news is that this event has pushed many of us to pursue our 5D lifestyle, pushed many of us to start change and pursue the change. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that you're living in a 5D lifestyle? The only way to know that is to ask your heart. Are you truly happy, or are you at peace? Thank you for watching my video. Please like this video, share this with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. I also offer Akashic record reading to help you find your soul origin or your starseed origin, your past life, anything you want to know about your soul. If you need help with that, feel free to book a reading with me. And once again, thank you for watching my video. Much love and peace.